We could burn an instant and just chat, relax. I got the good vibration.
Hi guys, Olivia here, aka with Love OA. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like, and comment down below. Okay, so as you can probably tell from the title, I hypnotized myself last night, and it was such an interesting and cool experience. So I downloaded a free download from Hypnosis Live, and I downloaded the Law of Attraction Hypnosis. And basically, a little bit about my background is that I've never been hypnotized before. I've gone into meditations, very deep meditations. I've even participated in yoga nidra, which is the deepest form of yoga. I'm sorry, it's the deepest, it's the deepest form of yoga in the sense of it puts you in a very meditative state, in a very trance-like state. And so that's the most that I've ever done as far as like putting myself under the control of someone else. And so there was a little bit of fear involved, and not gonna lie, but ultimately I was very confident in this. I had done reviews. I didn't think it was a company where, you know, the lady was gonna make me go kill people or do something really bad. The company has really great reviews, and yeah, so I felt pretty comfortable in it, but still like a little nervous. So when you first start listening to the meditation, you can sit down, lie down. I made sure to put my cat out because I didn't want her to jump on me while I was in the middle of the hypnosis. So basically they give a little introduction in the beginning, and then they give you instructions on what to do, and then the person instructs you that you're going to, let me take my shades off, let's get personal here. The lady instructs you that she's going to put you into a trance-like state. And I remember like having a little freak out of like, okay, let myself go. I'm letting myself go, and I'm putting myself in the control of someone else because you know, a lot of the spiritual woo-woo things that I believe are actually very scientific. It goes down to science, you know, the energetic vortexes and energetic fields in our bodies and chakras and all these various things, and why you should be vegetarian and not eat meat. It's all scientific, but it falls in line with my spiritual values as well, which is why for me as a very rational person, and it speaks to me, it calls to me. So yeah, so basically she lets you know, you're safe, don't worry, I'm about to hypnotize you, basically. And I remember just like having a jolt. Because like I've gotten to the point in my life where I can feel my energy shifts, which is really cool. I can feel when there's an energetic change, whether it's like music I'm listening to or someone's fighting on television or something like that. Like I can feel the energetic change, and so I felt that like a jolt of fear. But when she started with, the whole, I wish I had somewhere to put my phone. I don't think I do. But when she started with actually doing it and putting yourself into a suit of safety, and she used different terms and different language and things like that, you got into it. And she did the whole like 5, you're about to go under, 4, brace yourself, 3, it's about to happen, like that whole thing. On 1, you're going to be in a deep state, and the point of hypnosis is because you ultimately, you have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, and your conscious mind, you can change those thoughts very easily, but the magic happens when you can change your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is ultimately what controls your life. You can't change your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind holds memories that will randomly pop up that isn't always in your conscious, and brings about all these various emotions that maybe you picked up as a child, and all of these different things. So really the secret sauce in changing your mindset to the core is changing your subconscious mind. And the way to do it without hypnosis is just to constantly keep speaking to yourself, and ultimately that can help to change your subconscious, but this is just a shortcut way. Anyway, so I did the hypnosis. I don't know if I allowed myself to go completely under, to be completely honest with you. I did not feel, because at one point they said, you know, you're going to feel numb, your body is going to feel numb, and I'm like, girl. So I like was wiggling my fingers to make sure I wasn't numb. So I don't think I allowed myself to go completely under, but I do feel like as I do it more and more, I'll become more and more comfortable that I'm safe and it's okay. And anyway, did the hypnosis. I did feel extremely relaxed. When I was brought out of the hypnosis, I felt very good. I felt just like I didn't move for a little bit. I could move, but I didn't move because I was just so relaxed. I just felt so, just really, really good. And what I noticed is a beautiful thing, because everyone wants to know about the results, right? I noticed a lightness and an air to myself of just feeling like, and I mean, we hold on to things a lot, you know, our baggage, and I felt so light, and I felt so confident, I felt so carefree, I felt so like happy. And I'm generally like, excuse me, I'm generally a really happy, really positive person, but it was on this extra level that was very beautiful, and I didn't feel any resistance to the life that I'm crafting right now in my head, because this reality doesn't even exist. You know, it's better to live in our imaginations than in the real world, because that's where the magic happens. Before anything manifests in the physical world, it manifests in the spiritual world, in the energetic world. So you have to create it in your mind first before you see it anyway. I didn't feel any like rejection towards that, because a lot of times I have this, and I hate to even say it, but the F word of success, F-E-A-R, of success, and just sort of this notion that when you become successful, you know, when you become a successful woman, and you won't date and all these different things, it's like what society pushes, which is so absurd. And, you know, just the notion that when you become successful, you know, become a really nasty, mean person, and someone that doesn't that doesn't have very many friends, and, you know, it's just so hardcore and like not happy and like depressed. I don't know, I just anyway, so I was able to let those emotions go, and I just don't feel any resistance. This morning, as I was putting my lotion on, there was like a mirror right there, and I never ever look in the mirror, and I looked in the mirror and I said, and I never do this impromptu, it's very like planned, but I just said, you are beautiful. And I felt it, and I said, nuh-uh, I am beautiful. And just switch those few little words up, you know, the power in I am. And I just said, I am beautiful. And I just felt it, and I believed it. And, you know, coming from someone who, you know, I have gained weight, and I have, you know, sometimes not felt as confident, mostly probably because of my weight, but I'm losing it. Either way, I'm beautiful. And so it just felt so good to hear myself say that, and to feel that, and to know that. And so I'll keep you guys posted on my hypnosis journey. But that was my first go round, and so I do think that as I do it, you know, they suggest to do it every day. As I do it, it'll compound upon each other, and just I'll feel better and better and better and better and better. So I will be sure to keep you guys posted. They have so many other meditations on Hypnosis Live, and you can and this is not a sponsored video, by the way. You can download some free ones, but I think that I will download like the weight loss one, the one that like hypnotizes you into working out and eating well all the time. And I also downloaded the gratitude one, like just being more grateful, because of course being more grateful to the universe brings about a whole slew of other things. Not that that's why you should be grateful, but anyway, I am headed out with my business partner to go shopping for some packaging for a new product. So I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye, love you.
God coming, she just taking her time. God coming, she just taking her time. Hey, God coming, she just taking her time.